Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Business Podcast, your source for all things business. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Erica Solis on the line, and she's founder and executive director over at Poppy Life Care. Erica, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks for having me today.
So I'm excited to get into what you're doing over at Poppy Life Care. So just to kind of kick us off, let's get into why you started. So why did you start the nonprofit?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, Poppy Life Care is really based off, my personal and professional experience. I personally have dealt with anxiety and depression since I was a kid. Some of my family members have also dealt with that type of stuff, from my brother and my sister and things like that. So, along with ADHD and all that. So it's something very personal, close to my heart. I kind of say it's my family wrapped up in a company a little bit, and it's a bit of a passion project, of course. So I started the company it incorporated in November of 2018, but we really started getting going in about January 2019. So we're about a year old. We
congratulations,
just learn how to...
a year down. Congrats.
Yes, thank you. We just started to learn how to walk here. So.
Oh man, that's awesome. I love it, and I love to see when an entrepreneur kind of melds their past, their future, their present, and their passion, just kind of all wrapped in one. I love that you said it's my family and a business. I mean, I love that. So let's talk a little bit more about kind of some of the specific things that you're helping people with. So I think obviously you're helping with ADHD, different disorders. How are you helping them? Talk a little bit more about the education piece, please.
Yeah, so Poppy Life Care, our mission is really to serve families living with autism, ADHD, anxiety, and depression. We are really focusing on alternative care solutions. There's obviously prescription meds and traditional medicine. So we're kind of leaving that, but offering more alternative care, because a lot of families go to, their doctor and they get some sort of diagnosis. And, the first thing that's kind of done is,
the pill, right? It's just a pill, right?
Exactly. Here's some medication. So we're sort of saying, okay, well, sometimes that's necessary, but a lot of families, parents in particular, are looking for other resources. So that's what we provide. We currently offer yoga through our partnership with Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach. We offer 3 yoga classes, a paranormal class, a whole family class, along with a young adults class. And then we also have various family health days. We're rolling out several different nutritional programs along with, some other things. So.
No, I love it. And what has been kind of your response from some of the participants? Because I love this. I mean, I love the thought process. And again, not saying I'm a doctor by any means, and not saying, but I know that for some people, a pill is not needed. And if it's just to go to, if other things aren't at least explored and tried, then to go directly to that, it just, a part of it it's never sat well with me. It's like, you can't just take a pill to fix everything. Some things you can actually work on. So what has been some of the responses you've heard from some of the families and and the kids that you've worked with?
Yeah, really great question. We believe, there's this the big buzz right now in healthcare, and I'm sure you know, but, it's the whole person, right? It's the whole person care, which we definitely believe in. But we also believe in the whole family care. So a lot of the things that people are saying is just like, oh, gosh, this is, awesome. I'm so happy there's other resources out there. We also are 100% free right now. And a lot of these families, because especially when it comes to autism or ADHD, or mental health for that matter, it's expensive. Care can be really expensive. So offering those free resources, that's often the number one thing. They're like, oh, thank God there's more things out there. And then number 2, I think just knowing that people care. And, I think sometimes these families are really, really busy or they feel isolated. So we're trying to really cultivate those relationships so that, there's just, people feel like there's other resources that they can go to where they're receiving not only free services, but, care services too. So
and the community around it, talk a little bit about that, because I know that when you bring together these communities of people that have similar things they're going through, just that meaning of connect is a big deal.
Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, 100%. I mean, community, that human-to-human connection, that sort of support system, quote-unquote, support group aspect is definitely a big piece too. And we're also doing a ton of stuff in the community. We're partnering with the city of Laguna Niguel on some different community programs. So that's definitely a big focus for us.
I love it.
So yeah.
And for the kids too, to be around like the other families, the other things, and to just kind of have that connection. I think it's just unique.
Yeah, absolutely. That mentorship kind of component too.
So what are your, I know you're a year in now, which again, congratulations, a year over that 1 year hurdle. What are your plans? What do you kind of aspire to as this thing builds and as you kind of take this forward in the upcoming years? Like, what are some of your goals that you're thinking of?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So I always say, start up, you're agile, you have an endpoint. How you get there, you don't really know, of course. It's a journey. I would say it's kind of like I can't really see what's in front of me, I know where I want to go, right? So, we've got our partnership with Hoag Hospital. As I mentioned, we're rolling out a ton of programs, including life coaching, that will be rolling out in the next quarter here. And then also getting really involved with cities, in the kind of government infrastructure, because there's a lot of support there, or support needed within these communities is what we're finding too. So getting involved with cities, from City of Irvine, City of Laguna Niguel, and so forth. We would love to also partner with additional hospitals, of course, possibly go into Inland Empire, because there's a real need there as well. I mean, these are all, of course, goals, right? And then ultimately our goal is to have a center that we can offer to the community. That's a Poppy Life Care Center that offers both free and paid services, and is a little more robust in terms of care and treatment, kind of weaving together, again, traditional medicine with alternative care medicine to create sort of customized treatment plan for people, which we're sort of already on the plan. We're on that track, but, as you know, with a startup, everything one step at a time. Oh yeah, every system, everything, every email, everything, it all starts from scratch. That's what I love about the startup space, and that's why I love about getting in contact and getting you on the show. And after that 1 year mark, because I'll be bringing you back in future years, and I'm like, give us some updates, Erica, on Poppy Life Care. What's going on now? You're like, oh, I remember when you just started, when you're and that's amazing. I love it. And so that being said, Erica, if somebody is listening to this and they want more information or to learn more about Poppy Life Care, what's the best way for them to do that? Yeah, so for more information, go to poppylifecare.org. You can also email support@poppylifecare.org. I'm on LinkedIn for any professional people out there. Connect with me, Erica Solis. But those are really the best ways right now. And you can find out and learn more about who we are and what we do and why we do it.
Fantastic. Well, hey, Erica, awesome having you on the show today. Wishing you much luck and success in helping these children. And really, I love it. It's like there always has to be an alternative, side of the discussion. It can't just always be just a pill, or it can't just always be this. If we're not exploring those other things, then we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. So I'm glad to have you out there fighting and working on that cause. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. Hope you learned a lot and had a lot of fun listening. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. Leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Business, don't forget to give us a subscribe there, but also definitely leave us some comments in the comment section. Love to hear your feedback and going on your side of things. And Erica, thanks again for coming on the show.